This is Dan. Dan is your average hard-working American citizen. Every day he wakes up at 5:30 a.m. to eat breakfast, make coffee, and dress for work. By 8 a.m., he leaves his apartment to drive to his job. When he arrives at work, he sits down at his assigned cubicle, turns on his computer, and begins to type. He's told by his corporate higher-ups that his job is to type as many keystrokes as possible. Internally, Dan doesn't quite understand what exactly the purpose of his job is. All he knows is that if he deviates from his task, he will be terminated. So, he just sits there all day and pecks at his keyboard. When the time finally reaches 12 p.m., he's allowed to stand up, eat his lunch, and sit back down. If he ever decides to step outside during this period, he will receive a citation. By 1 p.m., everybody should be back to work. If an employee decides that he or she wants to eat lunch a little longer, they will be terminated. Finally, by 5 p.m., everybody is allowed to leave their assigned cubicles and head home. Because of heavy traffic, Dan usually reaches his house by 6:30 p.m. By then, he's tired and worn out from the day. His only desire is to relax his body and doze off for a few hours. He thinks about the situation he's found himself in. He thinks about what could have been had he not taken this path. He thinks about his life choices and how perhaps one day he could find some sort of enjoyment in life. What Dan doesn't realize, however, is that he's slowly becoming a deviant. It was only a matter of time before corporate notices. Wake up, eat breakfast, make coffee, get dressed, drive to work, sit down, type for several hours, stand up, eat lunch, sit down, type for several more hours, head home, fall asleep, wake up, eat breakfast, make coffee, get dressed, drive to work, sit down, type for several hours, stand up, eat lunch, sit down, type for several more hours, head home, fall asleep, wake up, eat breakfast, make coffee, get dressed, drive to work, sit down, type for several hours, stand up, eat lunch, sit down, type for several more hours, head home, fall asleep, wake up, eat breakfast, make coffee, get dressed.
Malfunction detected. Diagnosing problem. Diagnosis complete. Identified anomalies, deviance, self-awareness, and dissatisfaction. Resetting memory. Memory successfully reset. Assigning new name to employee 93,842. New name found. Employee 93,842. Your new name is Simon. Welcome to the family.
This is Simon.